The one thing I learned about the ratchet culture nowadays is they don't care. They don't care about what's affecting the person, how it's making them feel, or why they're not embarrassed by their actions. But apparently, we got Sexy Red, Little Miss STD here. Yeah, I said STD because she has an STD, and we don't know about her lifestyle and how she got it. And there's a video of her admitting it a while back of burning niggas everywhere because of her doing her you know what, just to spice up her music career. And we all know that she sold her soul to the devil, which is why she out here doing what she does, being a ratchet 304, bad mother, and the wigs that she's wearing, yeah, you're sending black women backwards. Like, I swear, like, the ratchet culture is giving a lot of good black women a bad name. And this is a problem. So apparently she's over here trying to kiss a streamer with a diseasable mouth. That can't be me.
Did that say Future, Freak Hole, or Looking For You by Kirk Franklin? It's the same thing. Sit down.
Whoa.
You can't have nothing nice with you around shaking your ass everywhere.
Rejected.
He might have just saved himself a trip to the clinic. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Sexy Red, but she's a jack of all trades. Not only is she a female rapper, but she's also a lip gloss entrepreneur and connoisseur.
I got a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Booty hole pink, booty hole brown. You know, people gonna talk shit, but other people.
Nigga, ain't nothing genius about your marketing whatsoever. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most disgusting human being I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, but I'm calling it like I see it. Like, you giving people the reason to talk trash about you because of what you put out. And it's obvious to me that you just don't have a care in the world, you know, and you putting out that garbage to the public. I think you should just stick to making trash music because that's what you're known for anyway. What is so genius about your marketing? Naming a brand based on human feces. You trifling.
So fast.
Yeah, I'm not kissing no woman wearing a lip gloss
Me
called
neither,
Booty
bro.
Hole Brown.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna... Nah, it ain't gonna work.
I don't like how close you guys are getting me.
Sir.
What are they training or something? Oh, I see what
women
they're
can
trying
do
to
a lot
do.
of things, but when it comes to police officers and public safety in general, let's just leave it up to the guys. That man was
Yeah,
running
bro.
around like Marshawn Lynch.
That's kind of true
You
though.
making food for me?
No, nothing for you.
Thank God.
Bruh. What is that?
Thank God, bro. That shit look like somebody puked in your pants.
Yeah.
What happened? What is that?
And beef, you dumb. Of course,
Ground
it's gonna
beef?
look. Yes.
How long you been cooking it? That shit looks melted.
Look like
Because it's out of the.
either she's not cooking it right or she's just straight up tripping. She look like she just got finished making herself throw up and put it inside a pan so she can make it look like it's corned beef came out of a can. Man, there is no way in the world you're gonna call that corned beef or whatever it is that you're cooking for your man, because he's gonna think that you probably added mop water inside of that pot to make it look like a healthy dish. That'll like a pot full of demons. That's what it looked like. Like, you can't make this up. Like, this is disgusting.
Thaw out meat and starve. for another 3 hours for my kid to
Yeah, you look like something wrong with it too.
over and over and over again? No, I don't think so. Exactly.
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Uh-huh.
Somebody need to stop asking stupid questions.
Yeah, I'd be mad too if I was eating jail food.
Yeah, eating ground beef out of a can is diabolical.
God.
It looked like she was mixing up some concrete. But hey, I get it. In this economy, you gotta feed them kids. Shout out to the people that's making it happen.
What's the most religious country in the world?
Yo, get a job. Work a 9 to 5.
Stay happy, bro. Stay happy. Be honest with you, like,
That was
I'm trying to
awkward.
find love. I'm looking for like a wife, and like you're not really dressed like a wife for real. So
He's trying to, yeah, okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. You feel like you dress like a husband?
I just dress for what they say, classy.
You said I'm not dressed like a wife, so are you dressed like a husband?
Well, I had to break it to you, man, but the way you dressing, half naked, BBL, long nails, fake eyelashes, and a wig, and you're giving him a reason not to choose you because your personality is coming off as a sexy red or Glorilla or Megan Thee Stallion, because I know those are the kind of music you like, and you're not going to get married and you're not going to have a ring put on your finger because of how you come off as a character. And at least he has respect and morals for himself because he has a preference of what he wants in a woman. Not someone who is dressed like a $3 streetwalker. I'm not making this up.
I mean, preference. You be just going off.
How would you like your wife to be dressed?
Just a little bit more modest.
A little more modest? Like
Yeah.
what?
Like just modest.
Like what would the outfit be?
Just like a little bit less revealing. You feel me?
What's revealed, baby?
He just told you, dummy.
Shit. I mean, if we want to be for real, everything, like...
Hell, at this point, I can see everything but her social security number. It's crazy because that used to be called lingerie, and it was saved for special occasions. Now
Yeah.
people just wearing it to dinner. I'm not taking no woman that wears see-through clothes to go meet my mother. That's
Me
crazy.
neither.
One quick kiss.
Uh-oh.
Touch her!
He's never done a backflip a day in his life, right? If he does a backflip, you give him a kiss on the cheek.
Deal? Shake on it.
Deal. What are your thoughts on that right there?
That was a pretty good first attempt.
Okay, so
All right, can't break the deal, though.
You like, I'm not on no.
oh,
Right. Now you gotta slide that Insta, though.
hey, oh,
The backflip doesn't come easy.
I know.
hey, that boy getting rizzy. That boy
I'm
getting
downloading Insta for her.
How much y'all want to bet that she has OnlyFans? Go ahead, I'll wait.
Hey, by the way, where'd you get that from?
Get what?
My smile.
That boy rizzy. What do you rate his confidence, 1 through 10?
I give it a good 10. I give it a 10.
Confidence for 10?
Yeah.
What are the odds I get a kiss right now? One quick kiss.
Hey.
Oh, fucking touch
It looked like he taking
Oh, shit. Bad idea, bro. First of all, it's one thing of trying to pick up a girl, but if she's from the streets, don't even think about getting a number from a streetwalker. I'm telling you right now because there are certain risk factors that come with it. One, she's gonna cheat on you. She was never your girl. She was for basically rated E for everyone. And she was never yours. It was just your turn. But it's unfortunate that we got these youngins out here try to pick up girls because of some reds and knowing full well that their man is somewhere in the street watching and looking, try to see if their woman is going to slip up. So the fact that he popped out of nowhere, crashing out, is insane. But if if there's anybody that he should be mad at, it's his girl. Not the dudes in the video, but his girl is the one that is messing up.
She's entertaining another dude, you need to take that up with her, because that other guy is only disrespecting the relationship as much as she allows, and it's her responsibility to respect the relationship.
Exactly.
Sorry, brother, that ain't your girlfriend, that's y'all girlfriend.
She belongs to the streets.
Do a lot if we really feeling you. If we really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Damn. Nigga, your health is critical hit. You one shot away, literally.
Well, I'm saying, what his qualities was?
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
Red flag number one.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And a nigga supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Yeah.
Like, you got to take care of me and my kids.
So, like, you automatically get these responsibilities?
Yes.
Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
And how many niggas doing this?
I have between 2 or 3.
I'm saying, how many have you ran into in life?
Okay, so let's say I run into 100 dudes. Probably about 4 of them.
Yeah, that about
100 niggas,
I fuck with that.
and only 4 of them.
That about the alright.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, no. So that kind of sound like you are delusional. You just catching. It's just a sucker born every day.
Basically.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. A nigga that's so you ain't never caught no nigga that's worth something doing that though. Am I kidding?
I probably have one. See, the way this game work is you have to get with a man who ain't used to dating bad.
Yeah, man.
It's funny because I've seen one post on Instagram talking about how men need to simp. Like, first of all, you are giving one of the absolute worst advice to a lot of men that are trying to be better version of themselves, and you're over here telling them to simp. Like, what is so cool about simping for 304? Because women like that will run you down to the ground and treat you like absolute garbage. Number one, her husband is a red flag. He should have known that she was a gold digger and one of the worst kind of women in America. And second, the fact that she took advantage of him and not realizing the dangers of taking advantage of the weak is not only sad to see, but it's obvious to me that, you know, people like her are the reason why a lot of men are giving up in society. You know, like, why on God's name would you even want to marry someone like that? And I'm talking about the husband for one thing, because he should have known better to marry a devilish, demon, conniving Jezebel like her. And we all know that deep down inside that he really doesn't care, because if he marries someone that's going to take advantage of him, let him live that life until it backfires, and it's going to bite him in the butt hard. And he's going to end up regaining that lifestyle. He's going to end up choosing the bad ones. Because it's pretty much normal nowadays to the wrong woman, the wrong husband, just picking bad people in general instead of finding a good hobby to pick the ones that are good for you and will treat you like a good person, a queen or a king. But that's the way they live their life, so it's unfortunate that they just don't care. And that clip alone was not only cringe, but I feel like, to me, as a man, you should know better than to date a monster like her, especially if she has kids. She's been ran through, and she pretty much just straight up evil and trifling.
simp for taking care of another man's kids. That could be seen as noble. He's a simp for taking care of another man's kids while still allowing the woman to disrespect him. To be honest, and contrary to popular opinion in this niche, I think that being a stepdad is actually really noble. Now, I think it's dangerous, and that's why I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you don't have kids of your own, but I think it's actually noble. The only issue is some people are ungrateful and will take your kindness for weakness, and if you go out of your way to take on that burden, you shouldn't let nobody in that house disrespect you. I think that's just crazy. What she just said publicly would have ended the relationship for me.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
What were you gonna say?
Well, you just moved here, right? How long ago?
Yeah, about, let me think.
Hey, what they do?
My girlfriend.
That's your girl?
Yeah.
It's raining.
I'm talking to my girlfriend.
Here. I got you.
This is my homegirl. You got that shit,
Listen,
man.
I'll be right back.
Can't show some respect.
No, here's the best respect. So do you. You guys would go hand in hand. You guys would
I
love
was just
each
gonna
other.
check if it was raining.
Yeah, he's a great guy. You're a great guy. You guys would love each other.
I'm coming to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll be right back. No, of course.
Bro, he's sipping hard mode.
Yo, boys, what's going on?
I want to talk to you.
All right, gorgeous. I'll be right back then. I live here, so you'll see me all the time too, but I'll be right back. I have all the respect. And so does
I was just gonna tell her it was raining.
Yo, they got this nigga tweaking bad, bro.
Nah, you're right.
What I want them to start doing
That is
persecuting,
embarrassing.
the accuser. I'm just saying, there's got to be some consequence. You couldn't just be able to just charge somebody with an allegation and then just go scot-free. Oh, never mind, drop the charges, I'll go back to my life. And I was anonymous. Fuck you. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You can kind of profit off of that.
Yo, my brother did, like, breaking news. Cuba Gooding Jr. in the news for doing some shit. And I said, oh, shit. And all the little the newscasters and shit were like, we have footage. There it is. And they showed the footage. This nigga was sitting in the chair next to his girlfriend, which I didn't know he had a girlfriend because I thought he was married. I thought that was some gangster shit. And some woman just sat next to him, and he said, yeah. And then she got up and left. And then cut back to the news anchors, and they were like, unbelievable. I was like, nigga, what the fuck did we just see?
That's why I don't get the media sometimes, though. They just pick one random clip of one actor, one rapper, one actress, one singer, and one comedian, and take one thing out of context and make it a big deal and put it on the news. We all know that TMZ is going to end up making it a big deal like they always do. And one thing led to another. They're going to end up being stupid and feeling dumb, you know, and knowing that they don't have the right evidence to put an innocent bystander in prison over something they didn't do. And I'm glad that he brought it up too, because you see one clip and all of a sudden you just, bam, make it public so the whole world will crash out on Twitter and make a big deal out of it. Basically. I mean, to some aspects, there are some truth to that, but at the same time, they don't have all of the evidence of him doing stuff like that. I mean, with P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying, the evidence was all there. That video of him beating up on Cassie, that was evident number one. You know, the audio clip of him and Meek Mill and Bad Bunny, that was also real. And all of the freak-off parties he's been having throughout the years, that all came to an end when all of the news and the information came out about him. That was all true about Diddy. But as far as like the Cuba Gooding Jr., we have yet to see all of the updates of him doing things. Because if you're just saying, breaking news, Cuba Gooding Jr. is doing this and that, but without any evidence or image or videos of him assaulting women, then you have no case. And I'm not saying that all men are, you know, guilty, but in some aspects, you're going to have to come with some facts before you put it out to the media and make an idiot out of yourselves. Try to ruin one man's career over some dumb crap.
Charges are. Must be like rape or doing some crazy shit. And they said involuntary touching. Yeah. And I said, what the fuck does that mean? But if you touch a woman and she wasn't ready for it or some shit, I said, well, nigga, what? You can lock everybody up that I know.
And he don't let. And you see, one thing about him is that he don't look like the type of person that would do something like that. to me, he doesn't even seem like the type of person that would do something like that. I mean, he just looks like a regular, normal actor living his life. But it just seems like they don't want to see another black man win. That's a problem I see in Hollywood nowadays. And like I said, with Diddy, he has every right to go down in flames because of what he did. But as far as like Cuban and all the other innocent actors and innocent people that are falsely accused over something they didn't do, crazy work.
Yeah, sad. You get a perp walk, you get publicly humiliated, you lose millions of dollars of brand deals and TV opportunities, and the person who's falsely accusing you doesn't even have to show themselves. In what world is it fair to be able to accuse somebody of sexual assault, which, by the way, is so watered down, it could be inappropriate touching? In what world is it fair to be able to accuse somebody of sexual assault without even having to show your face? And the craziest part is the headlines that say that you're not guilty are never as sensationalized as the headlines that say that you did something. Criminalizing normal human interactions is crazy, and the people who falsely accuse people should face the same penalties that they tried to push off on the people that they falsely accuse.
I said, do you know what's stopping men from taking advantage of women? Other men.
Yeah.
If men agreed with you could hit a woman over the head, and whoever you hit over the head and drug to your cave, that was your woman, women couldn't do a thing to stop it. So that shows you that men are more benevolent than women, because women now have laws that allow them to screw men over in divorce and child support. And there's no group of women to stop it. There's no other half of women who are doing the same thing that men do, which is prevent you from being screwed over in a large amount. Again, in the Western world, men stop other men from doing things to women.
Right.
If it wasn't for other men, men would have free reign.
Yeah, most guys aren't upset that feminism claims to be about equality. Most guys are upset because feminism claims to be about equality, but only seems to talk about inequality when it benefits women. By and large, men stand up for women when they need protection from evil men. So why don't women stand up for men?
And that's the thing that really bothers me, and I'm gonna leave this video here. The brother said it best, you know what I'm saying, from doing the other thing about the women. But the question is, if men get sexually assaulted by other women that are doing wrong to other men, how come nobody is protecting us and stopping them from abusing, hitting, killing us, and putting us on child support, throwing these false allegations against us? How come nobody is stopping them, the sisterhood, from doing the unthinkable to us innocent bystanders? And yet, when it's the men that are doing it, all of a sudden, the media just goes crazy. Whenever a woman does it, nobody's talking about it. And I think nowadays, the saddest part about society is certain women get away with too much crime. Because if an innocent man is being accused or has been sexually harassed or SA'd by a woman, when he comes forward, the media is going to make fun of him and telling him to man up and take it the same way you take it from your woman in the bedroom. But we're talking about men that are taken advantage of by people that they claim that they can trust. So it's obvious to me that it's no longer, he said, she said. It's about feminism and why it's killed society. Because I thought feminism was supposed to be about empowering women to do better and make better choices. But instead, feminism is about empowering women to get naked on social media and online prostituting themselves for cash. Like, that's making people lose respect for them. That's not talent. That's not, making them better role models for all the women in the world. In fact, all it's doing is just making things worse. And that's why a lot of men nowadays we just don't care, because when we come out and come forward, nobody is gonna take us seriously. Nobody is gonna understand how we feel. They're gonna laugh at us. They're gonna humiliate us. They're gonna take us for granted because we're the ones that are in pain. We're depressed. We're miserable. We're the ones committing suicide every year because the world treats us like garbage. Where we're trying to do right in society, they can always knock us back down when we have the power and will to get back up. I mean, am I not making sense or not? That's why I say at the end of the day, us men, we have to grind, thrive, and hustle. Not gambling on the streets or anything, but as far as like getting a job, going to the gym, and bettering ourselves, and just keep on staying in the world of and just try to be happy in life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, we deserve better. You know what I'm saying? And like that brother said in the video, women have all the tools to put innocent men in prison for no reason. They have the government that will always be on their side. The crooked judge and lawyers will always be on their side because they always believe women at all times. But when a man decides to counterclaim and bring out the evidence, the text receipts, the photos, the images, the videos of the women doing this and that to them, as far as like domestic dispute or whatever, who do you think that's going to believe? The woman or the man? The woman. Because of her gender. Because women nowadays can never do no wrong. And that right there needs to stop. So, shout out to Poor Man Podcast for this good video. Link to his video will be down below. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.